kayfabe. I got my man Low knows boxing, but Low also knows wrestling.
What's good?
What up, Low?
Yeah. What's going on, man? Great show tonight.
Great, yo. Listen, I've been really critical of the WWE for about like the last couple of months, but I'm not even gonna lie, Low. They bought the house with this one. What'd you think of the show?
I think it was a great show. You know what I mean? You had people from SmackDown over at Raw, like the MFT. I like how the show ended.
Oh shit, Low, you froze a little bit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. For some reason, I can't see you. Did you get a phone call?
Nah, I don't know what happened. They said some shit about lost connection. You see me now?
No, I can't see you. Hop on and hop off.
That's weird. Let me see. All right.
All right, y'all. But yeah, really good show tonight, man. They brought it for the first time. For the first time in a long time, they brought it.
What about now?
And no, I still can't see you.
That's crazy. I
Wait,
don't
I'm
know
gonna
why.
remove you, then come back in. Yeah, they officially brought it tonight. All our complaints, all our whining. This was a great fucking show. When Brock came out, I didn't expect Roman to come out. When Brock came out, I expected Roman to come out next week. But they just threw caution to the wind and just said, "Fuck it! Like we're gonna put all our cards to the table, and let's get it now." And it didn't disappoint, man. It really didn't disappoint. All right, there go my man. He's back. Low nose boxing. All right, Low. Man, you've been really critical of Triple H and Raw and WWE in general, man. Thoughts on the show, top to bottom?
Top to bottom, I mean, I didn't catch the beginning, but I seen something with Becky Lynch, a
That was a
little
great
situation.
match. Great match
Yeah,
with Maxine Dupree.
I'm glad to see that Gunther's back.
Yeah.
Gunther came back. But the way that it ended, I seen things online that this was going to be the actual team. But I like how everything ended with the chaos. My only gripe is that they got to be more consistent. They can't just have great shows and give us bad shows. And I think the main thing with WWE is they becoming complacent because they don't really have competition. It's not like when you had the Monday Night Raw, the Wars, right? Monday Night Wars, they had to step their game up to get their product better. So at that time, that's when they started developing young talent. Because the thing with WCW, they wasn't developing young talent. They was rocking with the veterans that came over from WWF at the time. And now WWE, they're continuously rocking with the veterans. They got to start giving the young talent shine in order for the company to do well. You know, that's my thing. That's what they got to do. Keep the veterans around because you want them to push the young dudes, but they need more young stars, man. Like
They
dudes
do
with
need young
charisma.
stars.
With charisma.
You know what I saw that kind of like messed me up though is they did it was like a kind of like a graph, right? And it had 2002 the WWE stars and their ages, and then they had the stars now. Do you know the oldest guy was 37 in 2002? Mm,
Yeah, I believe that.
yeah, I think it was Steve Austin. Steve Austin was I think a year older than Shawn Michaels, and the the youngest guy is 37, and that's Gunther. The youngest top guy is 37, and that's Gunther. Now, uh, I'm trying to think. The Rock was 28. Everybody was like 29, 31, 32. Now everybody's 40, 45. Like all the top guys are old. And it's like they haven't done a job, like you said, in cultivating and pushing the young talent, man.
No. At one point, right, that was looked at a little bit as appalling when the top guys were all dudes in their forties, and it's sad to say that because you know 40 is not really old in real life. But in wrestling, like in WWE, when they started falling off, WCW took over, and then after a while, all they had was the same dudes: Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan, Sting, Lex Luger, all these guys were older. So what WWE did, they pushed Stone Cold Steve Austin, they pushed The Rock, they pushed Triple H, guys like that. And like I said before, there isn't any competition. So even the veterans that they have, it's not like they leave into another promotional company. They're staying in WWE. So
Mm.
being that they're still at the top, I got people coming in right now. How about I put that? Being that they're still on top, they're not building nobody young. If it was up to me, if I was booking the show, what I would do, I would have 1 second. I need your PTW number. Permission to work. You got to call your boss for that number. Yeah, call them and then let me know when you have it. So, like I was saying, right? If I was booking the show, this is what I would do. I would make a storyline where Paul Heyman tells Brock Lesnar, "I want you to join my team. In return, I'm gonna get you a title shot. I'm gonna push some strings. Let Brock Lesnar go to SmackDown, beat Cody Rhodes, get that belt, have Jacob Fatu win the Royal Rumble, and there you go, Jacob Fatu versus Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. That's what I would do if I was booking the show.
How old is Jacob Fatu?
Jacob Fatu's young. Jacob Fatu's about in his 30s, early
His
30s, maybe,
30s. Let me see.
maybe late 20s.
Because that's not a like you need your Jacob Fatus, you need your Austin Theories, you need your Carmelo Hayes, your Montez Fords.
Brown,
Where are these guys? Brian Breaker. Brian Breaker's already getting a push. But it's like, yo, push those guys. Like it's time for them to be at the forefront. Like, why are you trying to build with fucking dudes that's been wrestling for over 20 years?
yeah. If anything, you got to use the veterans to basically put the younger dudes over.
Oh, Jacob Fatu is only 33?
That's what I'm saying. He's young. I need everybody's IDs. Yeah, he's only 33 years old. And he was booked before, too. He did some time.
Yeah, it's time. Like Drew McIntyre's 40. The
It's a
Usos,
shame.
40.
It's
Roman,
a shame you ain't.
39.
But you know what, though? I don't really pay too much emphasis on the age thing because as long as you take care of yourself, whatever, you still look youthful. It's not like you 40 something and you're looking old and washed up. So you can still keep them around. You know what I mean? But you still want to push the younger stars as well.
When you look at
See
the
what I'm
top of
saying?
the card, when you look at the top of the card, though, there's no balance. Like Stone Cold was considered an older guy, right? The Rock was 28. The Rock won his
Even
first title.
Brock
Yeah,
Lesnar was young as shit.
yeah, but while they're pushing the Kurt Angles, remember Chris Jericho was still young at the time.
Yeah,
So
Chris Jericho was coming back too.
yeah, so while they were pushing this, like you had top tier younger talent that was engaged. Like remember when they decided to shift Edge towards more main event? Edge was still in his 20s.
Yeah,
You have all these blue chippers coming up from NXT with an actual fan base, and the only people you're
yeah.
pushing is fucking Braun Breaker and like all the women get pushed out of NXT, but the guys
I would like for them to bring that big dude from African dude. I think he is from
Obafemi,
NXT. Yeah,
but Montez Ford. Why is it Montez like? Has LA Knight not touched the world title yet? Why hasn't Montez Ford
LA
had
Knight
a?
is not even a young. He's not even a young buck.
He's not
He
young,
was
but what I'm
old.
saying is, why the fuck hasn't he? He's been
Yeah,
one of the most
yeah.
popular wrestlers for like the last 2 years. Montez, hey
I'm gonna be
Wes, Montez needs a full. He needs a push ASAP.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. This may sound a little crazy. What I'm gonna say right now. They're going to have to put the belt back on Roman Reigns because he was getting a lot of slack because he was holding that belt for what 4 years. Everybody
Yeah,
was trying to get tired. I wasn't tired of it. I liked the run, but everybody was so thirsty for Cody to finish the story, right? And since then, the production, everything went down. When they
Facts.
had the whole bloodline, the aura was different. Even his entrance theme song was at a higher quality than what it is right now. They need to bring the old theme song back.
I think that they fucked up. They should have expanded the division. I felt like Carmelo Hayes should have been a part of the division. Like you were supposed to do with that what you did with Evolution.
Yeah. Yo, let me ask you something.
Good.
If this dude didn't really get hurt, right? Seth Rollins,
Yeah.
do you think that this would have happened right now, the turn on him, or you think that would have happened
No.
later on after Mania?
Yeah, I think it would have happened later on, but the problem is you make the stable. If the stable was bigger, then it could have withstood him not actually wrestling, him more so being a mouthpiece while the other guys
Yeah,
did his bidding. Like that has happened before. Remember when Bret Hart
yeah.
was hurt, but he was still on TV?
Of course, yep.
Yeah. And so if you had made the stable big
They
enough,
panicked, bro. They
yes, they
panicked.
panicked. They panicked. But the reality is you can't build anything around Seth. So what you do is instead of you pulling a plug, you expand it, let it go, let Seth be the mouthpiece, and then later on, once you've elevated your Carmelo Hayes, your Montez Fords, your Austin Theories by adding them to the group, now you can separate them. And now they're main card guys because they've been in the main card storyline.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think. I know we spoke about this before, man. I don't think. I don't think Carmelo Hayes is gonna get that kind of push. I don't see it.
I don't think so either, but here's the thing. Triple H has always turned black top tier talent into fucking jobbers or mid carders.
Yeah,
You
I mean the only one that he did good by, and I can't even say he did good by him because he had to leave and come back. Was what's his name? Bobby Lashley.
But
He
remember,
did good.
Bobby Lashley's a Vince guy.
Yeah, and he also did good by. They did good with Biggie for a little while.
That
I mean, at
remember
least he had a run.
that was during Vince.
And what? And they always not for nothing, yo, bro. They be giving they they be giving the black wrestlers the messed up gimmicks. Like, come on, man. Out of all the groups, you're gonna turn the new day into a bunch of blades.
Yo, I'm just saying, you Carmelo Hayes was a top guy at NXT. He was the number one pick. Why the fuck is Ilya Dragunov, who's been out for a fucking year, and Brian Breaker he's the only one that hasn't touched a mid card title yet. Stephanie Vicaire, world champion. Tiffy, world champion. Think about everybody that was in NXT at that time. He's the only. He's a fucking jobber,
And what happened with this dude? Wasn't they supposed to do something with Ron Killings? Remember they turned our truth back and they just scrapped it. They freestyled it and they scrapped it. They ain't do nothing with that. He deserved a small little run. I ain't gonna lie to you. He been around for years. They should have gave him a run. Even if it would have been a short transitional run where he wins the belt and then loses it, he should have gotten there, man.
low. If they drop the ball with Obafemi and they drop the ball with Trick Williams, then like, what can you say? Like, they aren't,
They can't drop the ball over. Oh, that's nasty work if they do that with
bro.
over.
I've seen. Listen, Carmelo Hayes is Shawn Michaels' guy. He's Shawn Michaels' guy. Look at him. What are they doing with him? It only made sense to add him to the vision. You're not doing anything with him. And the vision needs a mouthpiece, too, besides Paul Heyman.
I'm gonna be yo. They're gonna turn on Paul Heyman. There's a YouTube channel that I follow. I forgot the name of it. He's a gamer. He plays the. You got the game right,
Yeah, I got it.
bro. They need to hire this dude to do the storylines. He does his
Mm,
own storylines every week, but he puts it out in the video game. He breaks it down.
yeah,
And according to their storyline, the way he wants it to pan out, Braun Breaker's gonna be champion and everything. And when Seth Rollins comes back, this dude is gonna cost Seth Rollins the match. Austin Theory.
Mm.
And then the next day they're all gonna be in the ring celebrating, and they're gonna turn on Paul Heyman because the gimmick is they're gonna be getting rid of the old people. That's what the gimmick is gonna be.
Yo, listen, something needs to happen. Whether it's that, I like the idea of all the young guys getting together. Basically, like we've been robbed of opportunity, and now we're going to take it. Kind of like how the Nexus did, but the Nexus wasn't robbed of opportunity. But get all the guys that have been floating around the fucking mid card and have them just start beating the shit out of the old dudes. Wes, we know how Triple H gets down and how Triple H gotten down for the last decade, but it's starting to become to the
Remember years
detriment
ago?
of the brand though.
But do you remember years ago? You watched TNA before? TNA.
Uh, Here and there, like not
All right. I'm
consistently.
not a TNA fan either, but there was a storyline where it was all the old heads that they were taking over, and they formed up.
Main event mafia.
Exactly. They should do it the other way around. With the younger generation, they fed up with all the old heads. They start attacking because there's enough veterans to attack. Start
Yeah.
attacking all the veterans and start building up a squad, taking over everything, taking over Raw, taking over SmackDown, taking over NXT. You know, they were initially gonna do a storyline where it was gonna be a crew. It was gonna be Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, and Kevin Owens. And the whole common goal was all them dudes were enemies to Roman Reigns. They scrapped that whole storyline once Kevin Owens
Mm,
got injured.
okay.
That would have been interesting too. But they doing Drew McIntyre dirty. I ain't gonna lie to you. He
Yo,
deserves to run.
it's a bunch of dudes that they're just doing a disservice to.
He deserves to
And
run on TV, man, with a
but
live crowd.
yeah, but today was a good start, but it's still the same shit. It's the same guys. It's like, okay, you're giving this push to Logan Paul, who's a part timer, but there are wrestlers who are full timers that deserve it. It's like the social media following. Nobody from social media is checking for Logan Paul because he's in WWE. People that watch WWE watch WWE. It's just that
Oh,
simple.
you know who's getting the push? Wait a minute. You know who's getting the push? My man's Dirty Dom.
Wait, so Dom is getting a push.
He's doing good
Dom's
too.
wait. Dom's been over for 4 or 5 fucking years.
No, but he's getting pushed further. Like
I
he's
know,
gonna
but
beat John Cena for that
I
belt.
know. My point is, in the old days, Dom would have been had a strap, and I ain't talking about Intercontinental. Dom was the most over heel outside of Roman Reigns 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But then you had him as a jobber still, and it took you
He
three
couldn't even
fucking
talk.
years, huh?
He couldn't even talk. They were booing him. They did not even let him talk.
Bro, he was
That's
so
how
fucking
crazy he was.
over.
Yeah.
Soon as he grabbed the mic, booed out of the. Who else had that kind of heat? Roman was a cool heel. Dom had the most heat I've seen out of a fucking heel since like Randy Orton. I
But
don't.
right now, don't be surprised. Dom, they could turn Dom into a face someday too. He
No,
got that Eddie Guerrero face.
Dom's a face now. Dom is the Eddie Guerrero face where he's cheating, but we don't
Yeah.
care.
And it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. They
But
passed him the torch.
okay, but he was your best heel. Now he's a face. Okay, who name give
He's
me
not
some more top
officially a
heels.
face yet.
Yeah,
He's
but
not
you
officially a
see it.
face
He's
yet.
getting face pops,
Yeah,
man.
he's gonna be. Yeah, he's gonna be. Well, like I said, we got. I'm gonna be honest with you. They should have kept Jacob Fatu a heel, even though people like how he talk when he starts talking. But they should have kept him as a heel. He looks too menacing, bro. He doesn't look like a face. What they should have done, they should have had Jacob Fatu take over the bloodline, and they should have had them kick this dude out, Solo. Let Solo turn into a face. I think my relief is coming. I might have to leave. You believe in me? Nah. What you doing, relief? Hold on, champ.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
everybody watching, um, this was a really, really good Raw. Best Raw in a long time.
it was.
Um, a little repetitive as far as the people involved, but shit, better than what we have been getting. I'm excited. Um, I think I'm gonna pull up in DC on December the 13th.
Yeah, what would be a bigger pop? Chris Jericho
Yo,
coming back. What's up?
no, go ahead.
Chris Jericho coming back, but with the Judas ring entrance, or Dean Ambrose coming back. What will be a bigger pop?
Jericho.
Yeah, yo,
I
I gotta
felt
let you go
like,
right now.
all right, Lo, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh, so salute to Dolph Ziggler. Great pop tonight. Good return. Overall, it was a good night of Raw. It's some things that I would love to see change for WWE, and hopefully Triple H hears this and decides to pull the trigger because he has to do something with the younger talent. They're just wasting away. The younger talent is just wasting away right now. Yeah, I'm a Y2J dude. I'm a Y2J dude. I'm not sure who you put John Cena against for the last match. It's a couple of dudes. Like you could put him in there with Brock, you could put him in there with Edge, Jericho, etc. I just wanted to be a good match. But War Games is set. The Tribal Chief has returned. Brock's returned. Um, we got to see how this plays out. But appreciate y'all stopping by, man. You said Brock has to be the last one. I wouldn't be mad, MRP. I wouldn't be mad if Brock's the last one. I wouldn't be mad if it's Edge. John's had a lot of rivals. John's had a lot of rivals over the years, man. But shit, for me, as long as it's a good match, man, I'm with it. But I'm about to sign off. I want to give y'all my thoughts on the NXT, man. Hey, for everybody watching, follow my wrestling channel, YSM Kayfabe. That's what I do primarily, all my wrestling content. I just decided to do it on my boxing page, on my sports page. But yeah, subscribe to YSM Kayfabe, man. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We out.